Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another war video. This is war number 2 and that was against SGA-1. I think we lost this one out and I was assigned 5 different fights. The first node that was assigned was node number 2, lane number 2 with the nodes Drip, Placebo, Roll with the Punches and Shatter. The defender was Jabari Panther, so the concept behind was she is a tactic champion, and also with the roll with the punches. Every time I stun, the length of the next parry will be reduced. So I am using a Domino here, and she is a ex-Magica champion. So what I need to do here is to build up prowesses, which I should have, but I was blocking all the specials, so I wasn't really worrying about that indestructible. But the best way to do this fight would be to build up your hitting in the block, build up your prowesses. Once you have 3 prowesses, then you can go in and attack normally. You have to stay away from parry from this fight because of Jabari's own Purify, but once you get that down, it is quite a simple, straightforward fight. SP1 and SP2 both can be evaded, or you can also block them. I was just playing simply and slowly to let her throw her SP2s and SP1s out so I can go back in and attack. And yep, that's about for this fight. It is one of my sketchiest wars. When I say sketchy, you will get to know in the upcoming fights. I don't even know how I did not drop a death here. And honestly, this new node like really sucks. The global, the tactic, X Magica and Magic Thief. But hey, eventually we'll get the hang of it. By mid of the season we'll all know how to work through it, so the scores will keep coming down, and there will be teams who will start clearing all maps with less than 5 deaths. So yeah, we'll eventually get there, but as of now this tactic is very annoying to deal with. Next up is going to be a Mojo on node tile number 11. Now there is combat deja vu with placebo, sadist, though the defender will gain 50% attack for each debuff on them, and nullify countdown. So if I nullify, once the defender nullifies 4 buffs, they gain a power gain granting 100% max power. Now here I am using Silk. She's one of my ascended champions. I absolutely love her, and also she can evade a lot of those specials, so there is also that extra kind of a safety that if you are bad at dexing some kind of specials, the evasion really helps from Silk. And also she does not take many buffs, so I don't have to worry much about the degen. So what I want to do here is to build up to a striker and try to chain it together, but there's so much damage from Silk, I don't even need to worry about that. I can just go in, throw in a heavy attack, cancel it with a striker, and that's about it. Mojo is down. One of the easier fights when it comes to Silk. Now moving on to the next one on section number 2. First fight is against node 20 Kindred. Now there's again personal space, placebo, subterfuge, knockdown. So whenever I will knock down the opponent, they will gain a fury, increasing their attack damage by 5% for 10 seconds. Now this should be an easy fight, should not be that difficult, but I messed it up really bad. And I really almost died, took a lot of degen damage, didn't really care about it, but eventually it did get caught up to me. Now usually this fight should end up easily, like in like 50 to 60 seconds, but I made a hash of it here and I took a lot of damage on myself, and it was really annoying. I had to heal a lot. The first thing I forgot that he's going to get stun immune, so I cannot just stay in my heavies because the stun will not trigger, and then he will just retaliate right back on my face because I will be charging a heavy. So I had to get out of that mindset, and then with a big SP2 here, but I got parried, and look at that damage. Ouch. And now I'm just hoping he'll throw his SP2. There we go. And I think I'm gonna go in here and take him out. So yeah, it was a pretty slow and sketchy one, even though he was a non-tactic defender, but still I messed it up quite a bit. But eventually I was able to take down. I think at the end when I get rooted, that's where I take a lot more damage and I almost die. But then again, I should play better. Not really a good fight from me, but the important part was I did not give up any kind of kills. There we go. There's me taking damage and I'm taking down and I'm like panicking what to do. Well, I just throw my SP2 right in the face and like try to get a kill out. Okay, as long as it's a solo, even if it's a sketchy one, I'm just happy. I want to move on to the next fight. Now next one is a Domino on tile number 29 with personal space, placebo, prey on the weak, and EMP modification. Now that EMP modification is really annoying, so I had to wait for an Odin pre-fight from one of my teammates. Once I got that, I went in with Nimrod. I think I started with SP1 boost here. Yes, and the idea was parry, heavy, build up to SP2 and let it rip, and in the right protocol, in the orange one, but I think I messed that up. And I threw it in the survival protocol. So let me see right here. Here we go. Some good damage, but she gets an SP3. Now she's going to throw an SPV, but luckily Nimrod does not take much damage from Domino, and also he is bleed immune, so the damage is not that much. We'll live to fight another day. But that annoying EMP with all of those shock attacks is kind of dealing me some damage, but I still have Odin pre-fight, so that is helping me resist it. Again, SP2 is ready. I'm just going to throw it out and close out the fight. Again, not the most confident fight, was sketchy again here, but I managed to not give any kill. And final fight assigned to me was a really tanky, annoying Onslaught on node 39, and if you have played it there, he is very annoying to deal with the nodes prowess, build up, unblockable, power snack 3, and 1 too many hits. So I've done this fight before and I really made a mess of it, but I kind of learned from it, but again I learned more as I made more mistakes. So I think next time I do this fight, I'll be able to do a solo. Now the trick here is to just hit him in his block, and after one of the blocks he will throw a heavy attack. So you have to dodge the heavy attack and then retaliate. That is going to be your opening. Second opening is going to be, of course, when he throws a special attack, SP1. After that you get an opening. But other than that, this guy is very annoying.